Hey guys, talk to me about the comeback win that you guys got once again, and how did it continue to push you throughout tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're clearly a group that never gives up. Even when things aren't going our way or we're not doing as well as we should, we just have that relentless pursuit of, competing for each other and wanting to win. Might not look pretty every night, and we could fix a lot of things, but I think that's a good character quality that we have.
Satou, I know you like to brag about your teammates, so I'm gonna give you a chance on the scene today.
I was gonna do that.
Incredible game.
Yeah.
I know you take so much on your shoulders.
Mhm.
What's it like when you get to get that off and she does so well?
I mean, it's just trust. I see every day how hard she works, and you trust hard work, and the results will show by itself. And honestly, I would even make a case that she could make Rookie of the Year, you know? So she's just not even only on offense, but on defense, really putting that lock on people and defending relentless every single game. That is also something that should be highlighted. And obviously, like 24 points, that's just amazing. But the way how she does it with grace and how she does it with the team together, it's just such a smart player already.
Lexi, I mean, very high, obviously, but a lot of isolation, shot creation, just tough shots. From when you signed that training camp contract to now, how would you assess your confidence? How do you feel that your confidence has grown since then to now?
Yeah, I mean, I think confidence comes from practice and reps, and we're in the gym a lot. I think it also comes from the environment that you're in and the people you're around. So I've been lucky enough to have great teammates, great coaches, assistant coaches, GMs, everybody involved in Phoenix Mercury is poured into me even day one of training camp, and it just feels good to be somewhere that people invest in you as much as you invest in them and the sport. So when you have an environment like that, it makes it a lot easier to be confident and have trust and get trust as well.
Speaking of that, super quick, have you learned anything specifically from Satou that you didn't know before?
Yeah, I mean, just her competitive edge. She's a great leader. You can see on the court, she really brings us together. She's somebody that you want on your side, especially when things aren't going your way. But she's someone that will always bring you together, lift you up, and it's great playing with her.
Can you talk to me about the contributions by Midranat to Musa tonight? Even though she was coming from overseas, and how she's getting adjusted to the professional level, and how she was one of the contributors off the bench too.
Yeah, I mean, she was awesome. I mean, she's such a great athlete, and she's I think she, came a little bit late, so she was still trying to figure some things out. But she's a basketball player, so she knows how to play basketball. And we're playing with each other, and she's making great reads and scoring the ball and doing all the little things, getting rebounds, getting stops. So clearly, she contributed a lot tonight for us, even things that might not show up on the stat sheet. And yeah, I thought she was great.
Lexi, can you take us through the emotion of hitting a three by the bench?
Yeah, no, I don't really remember. Just kind of like in the moment, Sa had a great pass to me. She draws a lot of attention on offense, so she found me, and I had the hot hand, and once it went in, it was really fun. I mean, the crowd was crazy, our bench was crazy. Everyone is always cheering for each other, so it was exciting.
Satou. So now that you guys are kind of making your own way, or you're making your own path here in the Mercury organization, what does it mean to be part of, that next chapter of Mercury history?
It's just really building on a great foundation. I think our team culture is something that is already instilled in the Phoenix Mercury organization, but obviously we have selected personalities that really mesh well together, and we're, just like Lexi already said, we're so competitive and we want to win every single game, and we listen to coach, we do the right things, and we really execute. So that just shows a lot, and the constant edge of like not giving up, that is really something that is shown by action. And I think we're doing that with all these games right now. So I think there's so much more to come. We're just like having our feet set and building, but it's just so exciting already to to feel that trust in each other and to also know we're also creating a new culture, and it's something so special that we have going on.
Satou, we've seen with Alyssa and obviously Kalia not being around right now,
Mhm.
teams kind of being more aggressive and trying to take you away on offense.
Mhm.
What have you kind of learned about your teammates and the opportunities that's kind of presented to them with the attention that you can give?
I mean, when 3 players are on me, 2 other people are open. So I just try to read the defense. I have so much trust in my teammates. Like, they're all elite shooters. Like, we have Mo being at 50% right now in the season. That's a ridiculous stat from 3. Lexi, I mean, I don't know your percentage quite well, but it's very high. So leaving other people open really just gives me the freedom to read the game and see other people, kind of what AT does a lot and contributes to the game. But also Ka, like, she's such a good slasher, such a good driver. So also, you know, adapting a little bit and doing that a little bit more. But as soon as people are on me, like, I know anyone else will be open too.
You guys have talked about how much of what you do on offense comes from the defensive end. Even in these last couple of games, without having AT, how have you seen the defense kind of evolve and still be that spark at times when you need it, like in today, going on an 18-1 run, keeping them off the boards?
Yeah, it's mindset. That's definitely mindset and attitude. Like, defense doesn't just come from talent. Like, you have to want to get those stops and have your arms up and get those deflections and those steals. So it just really shows our character, I would say.
This one's for both of you, so Lexi, I was asking coach about, you know, Colin fired up there on the, you know, on bench, and Alyssa, you know, they're involved, they're talking. What's that communication like, especially in, you know, high pressure moments?
Yeah, I mean, they're great. They have a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge that whenever they speak, like, you listen. And I think we miss them on road games for sure. And having them here, having them in our bench, having them in our locker room, and just hearing their perspective of what they see going on in the game is, you know, it's very helpful. And their energy, of course, is always, you know, unmatched. And aside, even Mac, you know, like, all of them, even though they're out, like, they're still very in it. And I think that's just only going to help us.
Satou, in the first half, you didn't get a lot of shots up, and obviously with being double teamed. Second half, it seemed like you made a concerted effort to drive downhill, get to the rim a lot. Can you talk to me about that shift in mindset?
I trust in my game, and I'm a pretty consistent player. But I know if you know, the reason why I didn't have to take a lot of shots is because 2-3 people around me and I was just kicking it out. Kat was making her threes, Lex was making her threes. So I just rely on that, read the defense, and then in the second half, they have to keep them more honest, and they were not able to, you know, go too much on me. So I know I can be more aggressive and get those buckets, but also just having that mindset of, like, rebounding and getting those possessions back where we might have had a missed shot. I don't know. I just read the game, and you just have to trust it. Like, even if you don't get a lot of shots due to other people making shots, that's not you having a bad game or anything. It's just really just trusting the flow of the game.